What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Hearts of Iron 4 series, The House Always Wins. And last time, the freaking Caesar's Legion attacked us. Alright, that is not a good thing. And so, we're being forced to deal with that. But we are fighting back. I think we're fighting back quite well, actually. We only have 14 divisions, and by the way, I have learned a little bit more about chain of command, so I'm realizing really that field marshals are not as important as I was thinking that they were. The Myrler tribe? What? I didn't know there was a country called the Myrler tribe. That was a little weird, but okay. Look at that. Oh, that's Zion. I wonder where Big Mountain is. I keep wondering where that is. I mean, you've got Hopeville, all right, and that is. Hold on. No, I was thinking, like, is that Ulysses? That's not Ulysses. That's definitely not Ulysses. I just finished recording Fallout New Vegas episode 3, by the way. So, guys, this is like all out of sync with time. I actually intended on recording some EU4 today with Matthew, but the problem with that is that he doesn't actually want to play. And so, I mean, that's the thing about when you play with somebody that's not a YouTuber, they don't really understand that you're on kind of like a schedule. And so, because of that, they just judge things based on whether they just feel like it, right? If they don't feel like it, then they're just not going to do it. But, anyway, right now, what are we taking care of? We're taking care of a shortage of robots. All right, we need a lot more robots. We also need quite a bit of anti-tank, but the shortage of robots is much worse than the shortage of anti-tank. So we need a lot more factories going on here. We're going to look at this one, and what are we constructing? All right, we're constructing outposts and stuff like that. We're also constructing civilian factories. We need to be constructing military factories. All right, so let's go up here, and let's just construct one civilian factory, and then when that's done, then it'll start working. No, don't cancel it. When that's done, then it'll focus on the military factory. Okay, so when they mount an assault on Hoover Dam, then yeah, do you see this, guys? When they mount an assault on Hoover Dam, then I can't actually construct the outpost, and then it will go straight to the civilian factory and make more progress on that. This is only one factory, so, and it's already most of the way done, 72% of the way done. So because of that, it's going to be all right. We finished the Omertas. Oh, that's right. We get free military factories. That's what we were doing. We were actually working on getting some free military factories. We do need to do this. We need the just like the simulations thing, and also war labs. But that's going to be very, very important. We also need addiction for sale, but first we need to get Nero, and we do have enough political power to hire him. So boom, stability minus 5%. That's not good. That's not a good thing. All right, but how can we increase stability? Can we probably abandon cannibalism, political power. Benny's New Deal, yeah, no. Yeah, none of that is going to give us stability. But, no. And these are, and it's Securitron Mark 1. Why would you want that? We're constructing Mark 2s. I think it also needs to decrease the production cost of Securitron Mark 2s. Like this one. This one, H&H Tools Grand Reopening. That's Securitron Mark 1 and 2. Production cost minus 10%. That's very important. If we do this, it's just Mark 1 minus 20%. And this is also this is also with just Securitron Mark 1s. So that sucks. That's a horrible thing. Also, isn't it kind of funny how, like, this is not ahead of time, but this is? Kind of funny how they're on different scales. Okay, still taking care of this. We're going to put an extra military factory here, and we're probably going to put like 2 here, and then 1 here. All right. And guys, they're not even fighting. Like, they're not even trying to attack right now. Who else are they at war with? Legionary unit tactic? Oh, wow. That's some crap, dude. Legionnaires war on New Vegas. And also the Hangdogs. Who are they? Oh, they're also at war here. Oh, I can't stage a coup and siege the Legion because I don't have enough infantry equipment that I have. I mean, it's going to stage a coup, but they're not going to have any supplies, right? I mean, I don't know what's even going to happen. What am I even going to do? I'm staging a coup. Yeah, that's half a thing. Half the political power per day. I mean, but it's still quite a ways away. It's over 100 days away, so. But still, I mean, I'm not going to even have the materials to do it. Okay, let me see. 28th of November. This is going to take about another month of fighting in order for that civilian factory to actually finish. Because when they're fighting, that's the only time that these guys are working on anything. When they're not fighting, then it's just working on fortifying the position some more. Do you see this? But as I construct more and more of this crap, then the fights are going to be, like, they're going to take less and less time, right? And, you know, as the fights take less and less time, that means there's less time to work on these outposts. Or less time to work on these civilian factories. Okay, so I think, yeah, what did I do? I was trying to get metal, right? I was trying to get steel. Is that steel? I don't know what is that supply? What is that resource? Metal. It's just metal. Also, I need to import some, but and it's making, oh geez, this is a problem because it's also reducing my capacity to build robots and anti-tank. Oh, that one's really bad. The anti-tank production reduction is very, very bad. I also need electronics, but it says lack of resources minus 2.3%, so I don't think it's that important for the robots. For the anti-tank, it's very, very important. Yeah, this is minus 60%. Should we just import the metal? Should we just do that? I mean, and then we only got 8 factories working on this thing. 6th of December. It's still paused. I can't believe the game was paused. But at least, like, okay, see, they're fighting, all right? What about their reinforce rate? How's their reinforce rate doing? It's 2. That's it. So that's fine. I mean, they're still not going to win, all right? I'm slowly taking care of the shortage. Well, actually, maybe not. But I am getting enough metal now, so at least I'm not hampered as much. Am I? I'm still hampered by the electronics, so that's kind of a problem. But I'm no longer hampered with the anti-tank, all right? So I'm able to produce a lot more of that, and I'm able to produce a lot more infantry equipment as well. So there you go. There's that. I'm going to put this on high priority because I don't know where my other infantry equipment is going. I don't think it is. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's just only going to that coup. So that's fine. All right, but this is kind of an issue here. But this is a little bit of an issue because we got this huge shortage of equipment. What's going to happen when these guys eventually win their war, inevitably, against the Hangdogs? Right, that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Now, this is going to give me 3 free military factories. Oh, yeah, and you know what? Another thing I found out in my streams is that if you've got a resource and you improve the infrastructure on it, then it will actually improve the amount of resource that you get from that. I did not know that for a long time, and I feel like I should have known that, and nobody told me. Until Jin told me. So thank you, Jin, for telling me. Oh, let's do construction speed. That'd be good. It's a tiny, tiny bit ahead of time, but that's fine. Not too bad. And we can build a foundry. So this is very, very expensive, but I'm going to go ahead and just like queue one up. Okay. Just queue one up. Just at the very end, you know? Because eventually we're going to finish all this crap. Eventually. It's going to take a little while, but, you know, eventually it's going to be finished. And okay, so now we're finished with all those outposts. I kind of doubt that they will even attack at this point. Hold on. They declare war on the Scorpions. Okay, so they're going to be there. NCR is going to be there. And what are they doing now? Drummond's army. Ooh, ooh. Acting like a monkey. Okay. My head itched, alright? Beacon of democracy. Where's Drummond's army? I don't see that. Here it is. Blast from the past. Alright, this is just improving their army, right? Spear tip tactics. Alright, that's for armor. Gunrunner's arsenal. That's a DLC for the thing. Alright. Let's see. Where can we do this? We've got Tiny River Patrol. Where do they get the thing where they get to attack? Where do they get the thing where they get to attack the thing? The Scorpions. Pushing for a Colorado. Founding Fort Aradesh. Founding the River Patrol. Founding Port Aradesh. Founding Fort Aradesh. Okay. Opening the Long 15. Okay, there we go. There's the Long 15. Rebuilding the Long 15. Mojave Outpost. Mojave Subjugation. Annex war goal against the Mojave Raiders. And declare war against them. Alright, and then Old World Wall. Build the wall! Okay, now stop. We got Wendell Peterson. Where's Kimball? Isn't Kimball supposed to be some other guy? The president at some point? Insufficient. We're still insufficient electronics, but that's fine. I mean, that's not totally necessary. We are reinforcing this. We're making the shortage better. Good. Look at this. 933, right? And we completed the encryption. All right. So here we go. This is still too far ahead of time for me to want to actually do it. This is, again, too far ahead of time. That's 2 freaking years at a time. You know what we should do is we should work on planes, all right? Because I feel like I have been underestimating the importance of planes. We are getting to a point where I don't have any water. We are getting to a point where where we have a good amount of military factories, but we need something more to build besides just robots and anti-tank, right? Robots and anti-tank are going to be good for land, but I feel like we can really get a huge advantage if we get some planes. Look at this. He's got no planes. He's also got so little manpower. So do I. Okay, but still, we've actually got probably only a tiny bit less manpower than he has. But we have limited conscription. We need to change to maybe extensive conscription. I don't know, actually. I really don't know, because I think there's another thing you can take to gain, like, isn't there a thing that you can take to gain more recruitable population? Let's see. It's Economic Miracle. Armored Spearhead is complete, by the way. Small Arms Innovation. Rapid Response Network. Yeah, perhaps Benny's New Deal. No. Outer Vegas Security. I don't think so. I thought there was, but I don't think so anymore. I've changed my mind. Okay, so we did that, and that's really not going to help us, the Armored Spearhead. What's going to help us a little bit is the Schwerpunkt. Alright, there's that, and then also vehicles. That's, okay, I don't care about the vehicles. And that's just going to give us more recovery rate. The modern Blitzkrieg, or this Kampfgruppe, gosh, freaking, I hate saying these words. Alright, that's not even going to help us either. The planning speed is going to help us. The modern Blitzkrieg is probably going to be what we want to go for, because that increases the recovery rate and a lot of organization for the... Oh, that's infantry and motorized mechanized. You know what we should do? We should do desperate defense. Alright, that's probably what we should do instead of modern Blitzkrieg. Because that's going to allow us to have more manpower, right? We have a little too little manpower. Alright, but Mobster Army is going to be complete. It's going to give us 3 military factories, which is excellent. Excellent job. Right? 3 military factories. It's going to assign them. Alright, next we got to do Benny's New Deal. Should we do that? That's civilian factory, construction speed, consumer goods factories. Yeah, let's actually do the consumer goods factories. Because, look at this. Right now, 7%, or sorry, not 7%, 7 actual factories are being used for consumer goods. And so because of that, like, Yeah, we need some more factories, all right? But one of those ways is constructing more factories, but one of those ways is to reduce the amount of consumer goods factories, so that's what we're going to do. We can't do war economy, because there's not 60% world tension. I think if the NCR annexes Scorpions, I think that it will increase world tension to the point where we can actually do war economy. But I'm not exactly sure about that. We could do H&H Tool Company. Let's go ahead and do that. We have plenty of political power. Okay, then we could do artillery. Actually, I don't want to do artillery. Whoa, pre-simulated tactics. Whoa, subroutines? This is new. Subroutine gamma for extra defense. Supply consumption reinforce rate. What the frick? Yeah, freaking give me that. And then probably I'll do something for the, let's see, air combat. Armed politeness. Militia leader Mick. Hey, I know, I think I remember Mick, but I don't remember exactly where he is. I just remember his name. So, I just remember him being in the game somehow. Okay, that's fine. So, we're still constructing these forts, but we're actually almost done with the forts. Oh, you could drag and drop. I did not know that. I thought you had to actually... Oh, that's really cool. I thought you had to actually just click the arrows. Well, I'll be. Well, I'll be. Alright, what do we want to do first? Let's see, probably improving the infrastructure of New Vegas would help us a lot. So why don't we just do this? You know what? Let's drag and drop here. I'm going to put off the military factories just a little bit. Alright, because we have plenty. Whoa, hold on. Caesar's Legion declared war on the Mojave Raiders. This is big. Guys, this is a little bit big. Look at this. Only 2 divisions. Only 2 divisions are here protecting this. And my shortage is getting much better. And what about... That's 3.2 thousand. The reinforcements account for 900. So most of those things are just in new divisions. Alright, let's go to abandon cannibalism. Oh no, 3 divisions now, but one of them is moving away. Guys, look at this. Hold on. I can move forward. Let's move forward. Boom. We can do this, guys. We can freaking do this. We're going to take Bonelli's Landing. We're going to take away the factories away from... It's only 1 factory, okay? We're going to take away the factory. Not the factories. But, that's fine, alright? This is going to be totally fine, alright? Totally fine. Can we get some air doctrine, perhaps? Do we want air doctrine? Perhaps we want some... We already did industry as much as we could, basically. Well, we could gain more resources. Alright, more resource gain efficiency. Alright, another military factory. Good. And I'm actually... What I want to do is I want to wait 42 days to get that scrap fighter. But instead, I'm just going to take a factory off the thing when we eventually get there. Another factory toward the robots is probably going to be the right way to go. Alright. So gaining this anti-tank as well. This is not as long of a shortage. The robots, yeah, the robots definitely we definitely need something for that. And we also need to shorten this front line somehow, this offensive line. Or this front line. Also, look at this, guys. The Mojave Raiders are pushing into them. Let's take this airbase right now. This is dry wells. Let's push forward. Boom. Holy crap, guys. Oh, dude, you know what's going to happen here? Look at this. We're going to win this battle. And they're going to go over here, and they're going to get encircled, and they're going to die. They're actually going to die. Watch. Boom. They're encircled. See? They're encircled, and they're going to get wrecked. They're going to get completely finished. We've got so much more attack than they do. See, we got 57 compared to their 10. And that's with terrain minus 50%, night minus 50%, country minus 30%, and low supply minus 7.3%. That is with all of those penalties, we still have that much attack. We are able to push back. What is this episode going to be called? Perhaps The Bull Dies. The Bull Dies. I was listening to that sound. I'm like, what does that sound for? Are we being navally invaded? But we're not being navally invaded because you can go through these rivers, right? That's a way to give a lot of the... more of the nation's access to naval stuff, but you know, at the same time, We don't need to, and we don't have any. A lot of them I don't think go for it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to do for the fighters. Perhaps we want to go for the dive bombers. Do we want to go for the dive bombers? I don't know, but let's go for perhaps signal You know what? Signal companies. We need that. We actually need signal companies, and we're going to get them. All right, so the best we can really hope for with this coup, because this coup is going to happen eventually, right? 20 days. No, it's actually more than 20 days. It's like 40 days. All right, it's in a little more than a month. All right, but the best we can hope for with this coup is actually something that's not nothing. All right, with this coup, we can actually hope... Boom, this guy's going to freaking die. Boom, he's dead. He's got encircled. Best we can hope for this coup is that it will provide us a distraction, so his army will focus on taking down the coup and not focus on us. Either that, or he focuses on us and then he loses to the coup, or the civil war, I should say. Okay, let's get rid of that, and let's just like assign everybody, assign all of them to there. Boom. Right? I really want to take on the Hidden Valley. I really, really want to take on Hidden Valley. I've got to take on the Mojave Raiders, but I don't know. Right now, I feel like maybe if Hidden Valley is not... I mean, like, if I can't get Good Springs and Nelson, then perhaps I don't want to get Hidden Valley, because this is going to be really hard to defend. Like, I'll have it, but I'm going to lose it very fast, right? So... we also need to import more metal. Metal. We need to import more metal. What was I going to do? What was I actually going to do? I forgot. I can't even remember. But what's this town? Peach Springs? Boom. Dude, this is, this is no problem, right? I think they're focusing on the hangdogs, and they're not even winning their war with the hangdogs, which is insane. This is Dog City. Look at that. What's this guy's name? Bares his teeth. Bares his teeth. All right, we got abandoned cannibalism. We're going to get Benny's New Deal, which is then going to allow us to do the Lucky 38 opens. We can't actually continue with this tree at all, because in order to do that, we need to annex the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. So we're just going to go with Benny's New Deal here. Civilian factory construction speed, right? Just continue with that. Continue with that business. And also, hold on, production. All right, let's take one factory away from the robots, and we're going to instead build some scrap fighters, shall we? Why did it... What's going on with this? Yeah, give me a factory there. I need a factory just to produce these scrap fighters. Yeah, now this is very, very slow, all right, because it's got no production efficiency, and it's only one factory, all right? But it's going to be worth it to get production started at least. Look, it started at like 2 per year. Now it's at 3.46 per year. Watch this, 3.5 a year. It's increasing, all right? It's going to get to a certain amount per month, and then hopefully, eventually, a certain amount per day. All right, the fire of revolution now burns. Caesar's Legion declared war on Caesar's Legion. What? Oh, what? We've got Centurion Frutex? What? That's really cool. That is so cool. It actually took some of the popularity away from the leader. At war, ruling party popularity. Okay. Yeah, dude, we're wrecking them. We're wrecking them right in the rectum. We we do need to take care of the robot shortage, dude. We seriously do. But luckily, it looks like this Caesar's Legion. Let me see. Boom. 9. Oh, he's got 10 divisions. Caesar's Legion has 30 or something like that. 32 or something. 31, 32. So that's going to kind of be an issue because, you know, he's got to actually also focus on it. You know what we could do? Holy frick, dude. Is we could just take Flagstaff, okay? That's kind of stretching our guys thin. But I think we could do it because They're not even defending it. And if we take Flagstaff, it's going to take a lot of resources. That's my logic behind it. All right. If we take Flagstaff, we're also taking the resources. And we're taking the factories as well. Look at this. 18 out of 25 slots and 12 factories there. You know, what are we even going to be able to... What is he even going to be able to produce if we take that? And not to mention, he lost North Phoenix because of the other Caesar's Legion. Now, he's going to take it back. All right. But, what is this? Centurion? He also has this... He also has the Caesar's Legion focus. That's kind of cool. With the lights of Vegas done and everything. Nova Roma. What? Consumer goods factories minus 10%. Meanwhile, I do the White Glove Society, wealthy contacts, and you're giving me minus 1%? What is this? This is a travesty. This is a tapestry. This is a tapestry, all right? All right. Yeah, they took North Phoenix. Caesar's Legion now controls it. Well, which one, right? Look, Caesar's Legion, 97%. Caesar's Legion, 2%. Where's the other 1%? My guess is Caesar's Legion. Okay, also we have some resistance, which is not good. Alright, so we finished that. We got to get that Lucky 38 opens, and we're going to get some political power, but I don't really know what we would do with it. Perhaps... Oh, maybe... That's air research time, but there's no, like, production cost. That's fine, I suppose. Strategic bomber, strategic bombing, naval bombers. Alright, we don't need naval bombers. Let's get the light aircraft designer. That was 150 political power. That was 160? Okay. Did not realize that. Gun runners, we could do Crimson Caravan. I don't really think any of those are really great. There's all weather. Close air support, attack, defense, and agility. Let's do the bad weather penalty. All weather expert. Alright. We're going to improve our Air Force. Alright. Because we're actually... New Vegas is going to have an Air Force. Look at this. We're up to 7.2 a year. Alright. We're getting some planes. We actually just built a plane. So... Yeah. Guys, we're doing this. Also, this shortage is being improved. But it's still... It's a little bit kind of like it's bad still. It's still quite a big shortage. But what about the reinforcements? How are the reinforcements doing? 962 are reinforcements. Okay. So because of that, let me see. 962 are reinforcements. So most of these are not reinforcements. Most of those are actually just making new divisions, which we do need new divisions, but you know, they're not as important as reinforcing what we already have. Monthly population, okay, there's that. I could get that. What can we do here though? Why don't we get the scrap dive bomber at the same time, right? Just produce some of that, and now we actually have some planes. We have an Air Force base now. Oh my gosh, we have a single plane. It's going to reinforce there. Let's go to Arizona, and this can do interception and air superiority, and let's do low intensity. No. Let's just do no retreat. No matter the casualties. Only fly if wings are at 25% strength. Let's do no retreat. Otherwise, they're not actually going to attack, because I don't have at least 25 planes in that air wing. Alright, Blitzkrieg is next, so it's going to increase our recovery rate for our robots. They've stopped pushing forward, alright, and they're losing to the hangdogs. They're on a dangerous war of 3 fronts, because they've got here with us, and then there with the hangdogs. So they've got to be very, very careful about their next steps. Alright? They've got to be very careful. The bull pukes. The bull pukes. Mojave Outpost, huh? Ranger Group. Recruitable population plus 1%. Baron Scout. Drummond's Army. Okay. Leader experience gain plus 7%. Air research time minus 10%. Okay. Still improving the infrastructure in New Vegas. That is helping us get more resources, of course. We could also change the trade law to limited exports. That's going to increase the amount of resources that we have, right? Because instead of exporting 106 of this, we will actually, you know, be exporting like half of that. Okay, so what do we do here? We can add some infrastructure there. We could go with ballistic weaponry, or we could go with this. This is just light robots. Oh, but it's 2 free military factories. But I really need that extra, I really think I need that extra research slot. I think that would be really helpful. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end the gameplay right here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out a whole ton. Other links to support me are also down in the description below. Guys, this is exciting. I'm going to stretch. Oh, I got to stretch. Okay. This is exciting, all right? We're killing Caesar's Legion. They attacked us, but the bear has puked. All right? So definitely stay tuned. I'm actually going to record another episode directly after this because I'm excited to see what happens here. All right? But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you next time.